Hi, everybody. I've gotten some questions from people in class when I've taught class, and also some of you agents, some of my agents, about my methodology and what I do when I'm taking buyer clients to look at homes and being able to have the information for each listing and take my own notes digitally instead of using paper and then maybe having to scan it or file it or whatever. Um, and so I've done this video to help you understand how I do this. And it really isn't that difficult, whether you're again, if you're digitally great, if you're fine with computer and technology, it's going to be really easy for you. And you're going to go, I know I do that already, or that's easy. If you're not, believe me, it is not that difficult. It's very easy to get this set up and take care of it. If you have a question, you need some help, feel free to call me, and I'm more than happy to talk you through it. But anyway, what I use is Microsoft platform OneNote. So what I end up doing is pulling the listings up in Bright, and then going to print, and I do the agent full, so I have all the information. Excuse me. And so in the agent full. And then when I go to print, instead of printing on paper, I print to OneNote, and it will actually the copies will print to OneNote program that you can then sync with your tablet and take that with you. So let me go ahead and go through that. First of all, obviously, you need to be able to have OneNote. So let's go ahead and share the screen. And so if you go to OneNote, if you go to Microsoft Store, you're able to pull this up. Now, if I type in OneNote, let's see, OneNote. So it gives me two different options. Come on now. OneNote, which is the application within 365, okay, Office 365. But then there's OneNote for Windows 10. Come on now, which you can also use, okay, which I have. It says owned, and that I have that. So either platform is fine, whatever is best for you, whatever you're comfortable with. Again, through Microsoft Office 365, or which is this through this, or OneNote through Windows 10. But either case, you want to download that on both your computer, whether it's your laptop, a Surface, or desktop, but also download it on your tablet. So I have a Samsung tablet with an S Pen that I can use to write on it. And even though it's an Android type of device, I can still download OneNote. So that's what I use, and that's what actually, come on, that's what's here. I've opened up OneNote. So let me go ahead and show you how to do this. So if you want to pause this now until you download all this, that's great. Or you can go through it and then come back later. So I'm going to stop sharing, but that's where you can get it, Microsoft Store. If it's on your tablet and it's an Android, just obviously go to Google Play Store and you can download it from there. If you have Apple, I don't know. I'm sure they have something similar or the ability to do this, but also there are other applications within Google if you want to use that. If you're used to using those platforms, that's fine. I'm used to using OneNote, and that's how I do that. So anyway, so I'll share my screen. I then go to so with that, I have, just so that you know, I'll do this. I have OneNote open, and I'll show you something with that here in a minute. Well, actually, I'll do that now. So these are my clients. Let's say I want to have a new client. So I click plus, and then new section. I'm going to put demo. All right. So that's my new section. And I'm actually going to drag this puppy up here. So that's the first one. Okay. I've got the demo there. And then what I normally do is when I'm taking somebody to look at homes, I put the date that I'm taking them. So this might be 04/18/2023. So now I know that, that's the date that I've shown them homes. And on the over here, you'll see where the date is that I can go ahead and reference. If I need to add a page, you click add a page, and it'll bring you right to the same type of thing. It's blank, and you're good. So anyway, so now I've got this set up. So now let me stop sharing. And I'm going to go back to share a different page. So now I'm going to go ahead and share. I'm sharing now BrightMLS. So let's say I'm going to take my client to see these 4 properties. So I go to actions, obviously print. And now I go to agent full. And you can see got here, so back to results, email PDF, print PDF, preview, go to print. And so what's going to come up is where to print, but in your printer, you put OneNote, whether a OneNote desktop or OneNote for Windows 10, whatever it is, this is what you're gonna select. And so here's the printout, and I print. Now, what's going to pop up here, you can see, hopefully you'll be able to see it here in a second. But if this turns orange, and now I'm going to click on this. Now I'm going to stop share and go to this page. Go into OneNote, share. And so you'll see here, it says current page. I click on that, click on OK. And there it is. So this is on my Surface. So I've done this all on my Surface. I'm sure you can just go ahead and do it on your tablet, but I don't use my tablet all the time, so that's why I'm doing it this way. And most people will use this procedure, and that's the reason I'm doing that. So now this is on OneNote on my Surface, Microsoft Surface. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, oops, let me back up here a second. I'm going to go to home. I'm going to go to OneNote. Let's say OneNote, and I go to client, and I'm going to sync this page, sync client. And somebody is trying to get a hold of me, but they can wait. Sync client. I should have some music on to distract you while this is all syncing. And so syncing in the background, I go to client. Let me just double check here. Come on, sync all. See, I'm trying to get this done, and that's what happens with technology, right? But anyway, you've got this here. It's going to sync over to the tablet. If it doesn't sync this time, I'm going to pause the recording and come back to it. View sync. Come on now. Sync now. Yeah, go get some iced tea, a beer, water, whatever while this is doing it, because it's just taking long. It's taking long because I'm trying to get this done. That's why for the video. There we go. So there it is under demo. So now I can go ahead and I can use this. And to give you an idea, what I do is I might put a note here, and it says, let's say, don't let cats out. But I also, so that I know what time frames I have, I put down that I'm going to show it from 11 military time, sorry, 11 to 11:15. Okay. So I've got that. I go show the property, and they say kitchen's too small. great deck, bad yard, overpriced. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and let me get rid of this. And so now let me sync it again. Sync client. And you'll see that it's going to pop up here once this is all done. Here we go. Again, as I say, it's taking a minute. Why? Because I'm doing a video. This is usually doesn't take. There we go. So you can see don't let cats out. 11 to 11:15 is when we're going to show the property. So anyway, so this allows you to go back and forth and to be able to maintain a record so that when your client says to you, man, we saw a house last Tuesday when we went out, and I can't remember, is it still available? We really liked it. You have the reference. Or when you're sitting down getting ready to make an offer and they go, okay, what did we say about the house? And you have that. So anyway, so that's my methodology. That's what I do. This is probably not the smoothest presentation because of a delay in technology, but hopefully this helps you. If you have any questions, please go ahead and call me, email me, just go onto Facebook and check it out, and I'll be more than happy to go ahead and help you out. For Fathom agents, this will be on Fathom Academy probably tomorrow, April 19th. So when you get this, it's probably always already going to be on there. Thanks.